So I understand there's a 7-piece band involved.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, now, how long did it take them to learn those 7 pieces? And are they easy ones?
That with Chopsticks was pretty easy for them to get. And then the Happy Birthday song is another one that they're playing.
Well, the thing
that costs a lot because they charge you every time.
The thing was, is when we found these guys, was to get them not to bring their baby carriages full of stuff with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to not wear the trash bags and to just come in and play the music.
Yeah.
You know, we'd have to give them instruments and show them.
You saw, not many people saw that movie that just came out with Robert Downey Jr. and the dude that was crazy that played the.
Oh,
yeah. I saw it.
You saw it. That's our. We found we scoured Dallas and found all the homeless people that could do that.
Savant, like people that are really smart. They need us to put on a show.
And they're doing it for. I gave one guy just a lint out of my pocket, like a bunch of lint out of my pocket, and he was happy to do it.
Making friends.
We're trying to save money.
Making friends.
The economy is bad. You know?
It's an old theater. You can't. Nothing's going to change. I mean, it's 1994.
1930, I think.
38.
38. Aha. Thank you.
That's not that old. I've been saying 1920. What a piece of junk, man! I cannot believe.
I can't believe it's gone downhill that fast.
Who took those? How do you take
last
away
time I was
those
in there,
years?
someone was killed. The light fell on someone.
Oh, during our show?
Yeah.
That's a good plug. Why don't you face the camera and say that? You son of.
No, they promised us nothing. Nobody would.
Speaking of getting time back, I'd like to take that time we just wasted back. Can we?
No, it's not possible. It's on video.
All right.
Well, we're actually broadcasting live.
Oh no!
I told my mom to watch.
Oh no!
My mom's not watching.
Well,
my mom doesn't know how to work the internet.
Get back to
anyway,
making cookies.
Yeah, no, getting back in that kitchen, woman.
No, these guys are already ready for it.
The only people coming to the show now are going to be people that want cookies. We don't care as long as they come to the show.
We've already made the offers there. If this is.
We will do anything to get people to come to the show. Almost.
You didn't have to say the last part.
I know, but I just didn't want people to think we were.
You're bringing your massage table.
I am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not many people know this, but Nick used to work at Royal Bath and Massage on Royal Lane. Weren't you there?
Well, my stage name was Mr. Lee. What?
I never heard that before.
Well, you never came and see me, did you?
I was next door taking the nude modeling place next door for artists.
You were looking in the hole?
I always like to go like 4:30 in the morning and take pictures of women at those places.
Yeah.
It's art.
That's the time you're creatively inspired.
That's when I'm inspired. Yeah. I leave Los Arcos and then I drive across town.
After the show will bust.
Are there any other people you'd like to tell us about? Now you've got a guy coming from Adult Swim.
Oh
right?
Yeah. We wanted him to be the guy that's going to pull us big numbers audience-wise.
Big mistake. We should never have thought that. He has not helped at all.
No.
Dana Snyder is, I know him, he always tells me he does a lot more different voices. I know he does, but I know him as Master Shake on Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is like a really funny out there. I mean, obviously the people that write it are just like, you know, I don't know what they're on, but it's hilarious. And he's the voice of this overgrown milkshake that actually is just really funny. Have you seen them before, Aqua Teen?
No.
Okay. Right. Check it out. It's great.
It's
and he does a lot of different voices, and he has actually just a great personality. And Nick met him doing another show in Atlanta and befriended him and convinced him that, you know, our show, which he does some vaudeville bits. I mean, that's
he's an actor first and foremost, and he loves vaudeville. And I saw him in a show that I was in doing some bits, just ripped out of the old school, just like him. He does a bit in drag where he's talking about his love life and stuff, and it's just
like a saloon woman.
Yeah, like a saloon, like a body saloon act, and then he sings this really raunchy song at the end of the show, and he's hysterical. He's just spot on, and he's just a really talented voice guy. He's just a funny guy, right? He's a really good performer, and he does voices on Squidbillies. He does Granny on Squidbillies. He does The Alchemist on Venture Brothers. He's like in 10 or 20 shows on Adult Swim.
So anytime we're driving and we see like a video or a comic book store, we're like, get a flyer in there. We're missing a couple, 3, 4 people that used to be in the show, but really towards the end or towards the last few years, we have definitely had some regulars like Mikey, who's kind of the Dean Martin-esque vibe singer in it, kind of a straight man guy, which is cool. And We've always had a female singer, though. That's been a pretty big rotation, just because, you know, I don't know why. Well, why is that? Because of our, because of the way we are out backstage?
Our misogynistic tendencies.
Yeah,
Probably.
not letting them in the room when we're in the room.
Yeah,
Eye
they have to be
contact,
behind
all that
us.
stuff. Yeah, that's probably it. I didn't think about that. We should probably let them be in the club before they go on.
The man club? Our club?
Yeah.
No women allowed in the man club.
I know, but I'm saying in the future, if we want to keep them around, if they want to be in the show longer than once,
I'm willing to take that hit.
let them make eye contact, let them be in the same room, and let them call us by name.
Does this make any sense to you?
No.
All right. Because I just want to make sure I'm not the only one here that thinks that's
I'm not the only one
crazy
here getting
talk.
worked up.
Now, we're having Liz Michaels in
Liz
this
Michaels,
show.
she's pretty local. She's been in a lot of films and stuff, and she,
She's
I
amazing.
guess she and another lady opened for, what's the lady who has
Bette Midler?
all the work done?
Cher?
No, the comedian who looks like she seriously like.
Oh,
like
Joan Rivers.
Transformer. Yeah, Joan Rivers. So stuff like
She
that. I mean,
looks
she's
like a
done some big
Transformer?
Transformer. Yeah, she's more than meets the eye. Who else has been? Oh, Paul the
All the
Amazing.
amazing. And it's always hard to
Say it.
say the
Seriously?
amazing part.
Yeah. He juggles and
He
eats
juggles.
fire, and you know,
Wow, cool.
he
Yeah.
juggles knives.
I
eats
I
fire,
wouldn't want to eat fire. So
swallows
that is
a
amazing.
long balloon.
He juggles. He doesn't juggle fire. He juggles knives.
Has he never juggled fire? No, that's right. He eats the fire.
He eats the fire.
He eats the
Why would
fire.
you juggle it? Why would you play with your food? Right? A good one.
Oh,
Where's
wow.
you're gonna put rim shots in on all this, right? Yeah.
It's funny. We went to Vegas together and saw an afternoon sort of. It wasn't our show at all really, but it was kind of a variety show with, you know, I guess they had the topless showgirls, which we
They had like 4
have.
topless showgirls in their show. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah.
We saw this show, right? It was in the middle of the afternoon. We're going by. I don't know
Hold
if
on
somebody.
a second.
You still thinking about it,
Yeah.
girls? I'll talk.
Go
and
ahead.
you
Go
can-
ahead.
Somebody had clued us into it or something, and so we got tickets. It was free, right, to get in, like.
I don't know,
basically.
2-drink minimum deal or something.
Yeah,
Just a
so-
date in the daytime
Yeah, it
too,
was
in a
3 o'clock
casino.
in the afternoon. So we sit down in the show, and they do these shows. And this, granted, this was there's maybe 3 years ago, and they're still doing Monica Lewinsky jokes and stuff like that in the act. And the guys are old. The guys aren't spring chickens by any stretch of the imaginations. These are older dudes doing this show. And towards the end, they were like, sort of thanking people for coming out and saying, you know, we used to do this show in Dallas. And I nudged him. I go, "This is us in 10 years." Right? Bring that
This show,
over.
I mean, it deserves to be in Vegas. I mean, it's a great, unique, different show. I mean, it's a tip of the hat to the old school, but it's unique, very very much so. I
That's
already said
great.
that, I think. Didn't
Well,
I?
I hope you guys, you know, knock them dead.
Oh, thanks
thank
so
you very
much.
much.
I appreciate you guys having us on.
Yeah, really.
Absolutely.
Get the phone number in.
Oh, okay, tickets. If you want to get tickets, call. Don't go to Ticketmaster.
You can if you, I mean, don't
You can
not
go
get
to
tickets because you're not.
Well,
go ahead.
if Ticketmaster is the only way you understand how to get tickets, do it that way. But if you don't want to pay $9 service charge,
Just look at this
call.
right here.
yeah, call the number.
Call
right
the
here.
number right here.
I'll say it if you're blind. 214-821-7469.
Or show. SHOW.
Yeah, 7469 spells show.
And you
But
can
it's
go to
easy.
Ticketmaster if you just want to call and do your credit card. Now, I don't know what the procedure is, but if you call that number, I think they call you back or something. But
Yeah.
9 o'clock-ish start,
Mhm.
and
Saturday, June 20th, Saturday, Lakewood Theater.
and there's a full bar.
Full
and
bar,
I believe
and it's-
anybody can. I don't know if I don't think it's a 20.
Don't quote me on this either, but there's the bar called the Arcade Bar that's attached to the theater, and I think they have pretty good drink specials up until 8 o'clock. So come early,
I'm not going to
Get
push that.
sloshed.
Promote that.
and
That has
then
nothing to do
come
with me.
see our show.
Well, yeah, getting drunk would
Yeah,
help. Would help us. Alleviate the pressure.
but drink responsibly, and that of course means use a straw.
And you could go to rickyderrick.com or nickgibbons.com for more information too. So
More for my website, you go for some fun stuff.
wow, I
It's a
knew
fun
it. See,
website.
I set up the plug.
Yeah.
I fall by the sword.
Uh-huh.
Freeze it.